Here with Traveling with Bruce. Today's video is called Booking a Cruise Ship Balcony Cabin. Why would you book this when you could book this? I'll tell you why. Because this is not going to give you this kind of a view from your own room. This is what it's all about in cruising nowadays. Most balcony rooms, or most cruise ships actually, 85% of the rooms are balcony rooms now. It's gone completely this direction. And you can certainly see why. The way these are designed, the way these are furnished, functional, fantastic to have a breakfast on your balcony in the morning with room service or just hanging out. How can you beat this for a getaway vacation? It's absolutely the way to go. Here's a fantastic view from the back of a cruise ship. You can just sit here for hours and watch the sea pass behind you on a sea day like that. Absolutely wonderful. There's a back of a cruise ship to give you an idea what some of these balcony rooms look like from the back end of the ship. Fantastic. Of course, the new ones, the big Royal Caribbean ships, they have balcony rooms that look inside. This is one of the Allure class ships, and you've got balconies looking at balconies on the other side of the ship, and so you're not looking out at sea. But this is the way to go, I would say. Grab a balcony room where you're looking out the side of the ship, nice and high up. Fantastic experiences. Different rooms, different designs. Here's a typical look now of some of the newer Norwegian style suites. They're kind of curved. Here's the actual suite in real life. You see how the walls are curved and the bed, you have room at the end of the bed to walk around it. Interesting how they've come up with the ergonomics for these cabins. It's quite amazing. Of course, the more money you want to spend, the fancier it gets. I mean, you want to have a little jacuzzi in your room, this nice oval-shaped bed. You got the money. They've got the suite for you. But it's up to you. Do you want to spend that kind of money, or do you want to get something basic? If you have a few extra folks coming with you, you might be able to share a cabin. So here's a cabin where you have the pull-out couch, and that's good for 2 folks. And then you got 2 folks in the bedroom. There's 4 people there, a family of 4. Have lots of room there. Or you could take something like, well, this cabin coming up here in just a second. I've got a nice big one for you if you want something really nice. Here you go. This one here has the TV room, which has a couch that pulls out to a bed. It has the living room with the fold-out couch. It's got the master bedroom with the bed. That's 6 people in one suite. Pretty nice way to go. But to me, this is what it's all about. Grabbing a balcony and just looking out over the ocean on a sea day, reading a book or having a drink, whichever way to go. Once I left Los Angeles on a Princess cruise, and I was on my balcony, and I took this footage. Forgive me for being a bit shaky here, but this is stunning. It was a windy day. The waves were pretty good. They were 15, 20 feet already. We were only out of LA, barely 15, 20 minutes, and I got some of these stunning shots of the waves crashing into the cliffs here in the southern part of Los Angeles. Absolutely amazing. You would never see this from land, of course, not from this angle. And yet I'm on a balcony outside. As shaky as it is, it's still pretty good. That had to have been 2 or 3 miles away from me to be able to zoom in that close and get that kind of a shot. I'm going to just keep quiet for a minute and let you listen to the sea. This is another thing about a balcony cruise that I love. Listen to this right here. That's one of the things that I love about a balcony room, the sound of the ocean when you're going along. It's absolutely fantastic. It's mesmerizing. And when you're on shore and you're looking back at your ship, it's just great to look back at the balconies that are up there, knowing that one of them is yours. You have a unit up there with beautiful bed and gorgeous scenery outside your window. It changes every day, whether you're waking up in a port or whether you're at sea, it doesn't matter. It's absolutely worth it. If you can find a balcony priced cabin, that might be $100 or $200 more for an entire week on a, say, a 7-day Caribbean cruise. You got to grab it. Forget about trying to save a couple of $100 by taking an inside room. It just isn't going to pay you the dividends that this pays you. This knowledge of waking up every morning and looking out over the beautiful turquoise-colored water of the Caribbean Sea or Mediterranean Sea, or even if you're in Alaska, looking out at the glaciers and the forests and the trees and the waterfalls. This is what it's about, knowing that this is the kind of view that awaits you every morning when you get up. This is what it's about. You got to spring for a balcony. You got to try it one time. Don't be fooled that the best value is always on an inside room. There are times where you can get a balcony for very little money more, maybe $10 a night more, $15 a night more for a balcony. You got to go for it. You might not get this one with the jacuzzi on there for that little bit of extra money, but still, this is something you have to take in. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Enjoy the other videos I've made. Join me Monday to Friday live at 5 o'clock Eastern Time, Saturdays at 2. We talk cruise ships and cruise ship vacations, all about this stuff right here. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you really like it, subscribe to the channel, join in. We'll see you next time, folks. This is Bruce with Traveling with Bruce. Take care, all.